The Act 101 program is there to support those students who have dreams and want to achieve like other people, but haven't had the resources, financial or academic, to get them to where they really need to be to do well in college.
So for our students, this is their opportunity to truly transform their lives. And perhaps one of the most interesting things I found is it transforms the lives of their entire families.
By arriving and helping to level the playing field with the resources that we have in Act 101, it's made all the difference. And our program statistics in terms of retention and graduation rates and the successes of our graduates really tell the story for us.
We are the resource to really help students through whatever it is that might be an obstacle to their education.
So when students don't know where to go or don't know who to turn to when they're, attempting to kind of navigate the space, they always end up in our space.
When you're coming from like a disadvantaged background, going to college is almost like a little bit of a foreign experience. Like you don't know what to expect and you don't know what success looks like.
I actually wanted to withdraw and drop out of college and go directly into the workforce. However, the program actually helped me a lot, and I'm glad at this moment that I did not drop out.
I wouldn't have known where to start. And, that's the best feeling to have, that somebody is on your side. They are behind you. They are advising you.
Students plus service equals success. If you can help them and give them the drive to what can be ahead, especially many of our students are first generation students. So quite frankly, the exposure to graduate school is new, and I am a proud first generation college student as well. So I think the education that we can provide and give them information in advance and start to set the stage for their employment path or their graduate school path can make all the difference.
Communication and engagement has really enhanced the students' overall self-esteem, and helps to enhance their belief in their respective abilities to be successful.
The ACT is a good program. Like, I think without it, I think a lot of students would be lost or feel like they don't. I feel like there's a lot of stress in college in general, especially for if you haven't been to college before or you're a first generation student.
It's a great funded program, and I think it benefits so many people. It makes so many people successful that maybe thought they never had the chance to be successful.
I was an Act 101 student myself many years ago. And I think back to that. I think back to what my experience was and how different my experience is to the students that I interact with, and how every single student has a different need and has a different path.
Every single fall, I have students like I did this past fall come up and say, I don't even know how I got here. I wasn't performing very well in high school. I never thought college was possible for me. No one in my family's ever gone on to college. In some cases, they've not graduated high school. And then here I am. So there's that feeling of specialness that begins automatically knowing that students have been chosen for something that shows that they have ability and potential.
This program helps people who come from disadvantaged backgrounds achieve their full potential. And I think if it wasn't for Act 101, I may not have had the success I had. Everything from working at Harvard Medical School to not being at an Ivy League school now with Penn in Philadelphia. So I guess you can say that, hey, I am an example where the services really, really helped. I don't think I would have the same level of success if Act 101 didn't exist.
It's so important to remember to take care of those who have less than, and it's incumbent upon us to continue to provide resources for people who, through no fault of their own, there's young students, through no fault of their own, are in the place they're in. And so if we can continue to provide those types of resources to the people in our Commonwealth will continue to reap the benefits into the future.